goal on our people. Imagine you giving tax waivers of for all printing materials for passports, ID cards, everything that has to marriage certificates, everything that has to do with governmental printing that will be imported into Sierra Leone. Samuel, every Sierra Leonean will expect after that kind of waiver, there should be a reflection on the ordinary people.
No, there is.
No, there is not. There is not.
There is increments.
No, that's the irony. You reduce for those importing materials to print marriage certificates, but you increase the same cost on the ordinary people that are going to pay for the services. So what we were expecting is passport. You are not going to pay if you are importing materials to come and print passports for Sierra Leoneans, and Sierra Leoneans are paying 1 million now. We're expecting to say, okay, because of this tax waiver, imagine they were paying 20%, and now government is saying they should pay 0%, they should not pay anything, it's 0%. So we're expecting, okay, instead of 1 million, you understand, we're bringing down the cost to 600 because we're giving you these tax waivers. But you give the companies tax waivers, and you come to tax the people to pay more for ID card. For example, let me shock you. For ID cards, we're paying 12,000. Now we are supposed to pay something like 50,000 leones. And you've given tax waivers already to the business people. So you tend to ask yourself, who are these business people? Are these business people not part of government? Are they not protecting their business interests against the interests of the people? You tell us to pay for marriage certificate that was paid for 50,000 leones. Now you're telling the people to pay something like 250,000 leones. Whose interests are you protecting?
250 to 1.5.
Yeah, yes, 250 to 1.5. All this increase, and you give tax waivers. For example, my brother was saying they are going to control the tax waivers. Interest you. You say any company that goes into CSR, corporate social responsibility, will gain 25% deduction of tax. For God's sake, I can buy a packet of textbooks, just 12, and distribute it to a school. It is CSR. So am I going to benefit from that? So you see the gaps we see in this.
Joe can clarify or help us better understand what the logic of this system is. Giving tax waivers to the business people, but increasing the cost of the final products for the ordinary man.
Well, he is just making wild allegations that maybe it is because his government people are going to benefit from it. I would love to see evidence from him in that direction. What we are trying to do is to make the business environment very conducive, the investment environment. You understand? These are the reality on the ground is what you have to look at. I think the experts would have looked into all of that before they came up with this.